In this video, we will demonstrate how to install the LCN 4011 closer and perform initial adjustments. We will install the LCN 4011 closer on the pull side of a wood door, and we'll be using a regular arm. These are the tools that you will need. In the box, you will find the cover, closer, regular arm, rod and shoe, screw pack, drill template, and instruction sheet. If this is a new construction project, check the hardware schedule to confirm you have the correct closer for the opening. Check the opening for other hardware mounted on the top jamb. Items such as a coordinator or overhead holder can affect the installation of the closer, and special templates may be required. Ensure the door swings freely, fits into the frame without binding, and that any latching hardware engages easily. There should be a 1/8 inch gap on the top and sides between the door and frame. First, determine the handing of the door. This chart, found in your installation sheet, can help you. Then, determine how far the door opens. This door opens to 90 degrees. Affix the self-adhesive template to the door, aligning the edge of the template with the hinge and top edges of the door, as shown on the label. For doors that open from 100 to 140 degrees, place the line on the template along the hinge edge of the door, as shown on the label. For doors with pivots or swing clear hinges, locate the closer and shoe from the pivot point of the door. Using the center punch, mark the 6 locations to be drilled on the door and frame. Drill 1/8 inch pilot holes through the template at all marked locations. Remove the template from the door. The LCN 4011 spring power can be adjusted to provide proper closing force for your door. Please note, an improperly adjusted spring may result in personal or property damage. Using the chart in the installation instructions, determine the appropriate spring power setting based on the door width and the location of the opening. Adjust the spring to the correct number using the 5/32 inch hex wrench. Turn the screw until the proper number appears in the power window. Attach the closer to the door using the 4 screws. Self-reaming, self-tapping screws are provided as standard. Depending on your application, your supplier may have also provided wood screws, through bolts, and machine screws. Attach the rod and shoe to the frame using the 2 screws. Be careful not to over-tighten. Attach the arm to the closer using the fastener provided. The arm may be attached to the closer prior to installing the closer on the door if it is more convenient to do so. With the door open, slide the arm over the rod and begin fastening the arm screw, but do not tighten. With the door closed, position the arm until it is 90 degrees from the face of the door. Then, tighten the arm screw. Making adjustments to the closer allows you to control the motion of your door. There are 3 hydraulic adjustments that provide optimal door closer operation. The closer comes from the factory, adjusted for a typical opening. Your closer may need additional adjustments depending on your installation requirements. To test the result of your adjustment, cycle the door twice. Please note, do not back out the adjustment screws too far. If you are close to backing out the screw completely, you should feel increased resistance. Once you feel this resistance, do not back the screw out any further. Back check is the hydraulic cushioning to slow the door as it opens. This usually starts at 70 degrees. The door will slow down to reduce wear on the door, wall, and hinges. Back check does not serve as a door stop. To adjust it, locate the back check screw, which is the screw closest to the spring tube. Turn it counterclockwise 1/2 turn. Then, open the door to test. If additional cushioning is needed, turn screw 1/4 turn clockwise and retest. If less cushioning is needed, turn screw 1/4 turn counterclockwise and retest. The next two hydraulic adjustments are main speed and latch speed. The main speed is the speed at which the door closes from its fully open position to about 20 degrees. The latch speed is the speed at which the door closes during its last 20 degrees of closing. When setting these two closing speed adjustments, remember the Americans with Disabilities Act requires doors to take, at minimum, 3 seconds to close from 70 degrees to within 3 inches of the latch. The main speed screw is located on the front side closest to the pinion, where the arm is attached to the body. Make an adjustment 1/4 turn at a time, clockwise to decrease speed, counterclockwise to increase speed. Then, open the door all the way and release it to observe the closing speed. Latch speed helps ensure the door latches properly. We recommend only small adjustments to latch speed. The latch speed screw is adjacent to the main speed screw on the front side of the closer. Make an adjustment 1/4 turn at a time, clockwise to decrease speed, counterclockwise to increase speed. Then, open the door all the way and release it to observe the latching speed. If the door does not latch properly after adjusting the latch speed, you can increase the closing force by reversing the shoe. With the door open, hold the arm and loosen the arm screw. Carefully release the arm and disconnect the arm from the rod and shoe. Rotate the shoe 180 degrees. Reassemble the arm, rod, and shoe. Be sure to position the arm at 90 degrees before tightening the arm screw. If the door is still not latching, increase the spring power for additional closing force. Keep in mind, this will require more force to open the door. To complete the installation, attach the cover with the 2 fasteners. For assistance, contact customer care at 877-671-7011.